kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. There's the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Lawrence. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start.
Get set. Get set.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Powers through. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today. Whether you're watching the NFL or college football, coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding some room at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion,
Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Running with purpose. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
7th play of the drive coming up. And there's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Trying the old counter play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. sees offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's the toss play now, running left. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the grab. It's Moffitt. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense not pressing this time. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half, we keep it on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll run it to the right side. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Across midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal.
Easy. Unlock.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
Tennessee, 31, Texas, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. They go with a direct snap. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fights off a defender. Touchdown, fouls. And this one is getting ugly.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Get set, get set.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. At midfield. Past the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Powering through.
So the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to run it with the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That gain sets up a third down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pitch play to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That run moves the ball across the 35.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Play action here on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
We'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score Tennessee 40, Texas 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one.
And the return starts from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He shreds the tackle. Now it's another broken tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. We'll keep it going right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Texas.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's fly to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to